When you buy a house, there are two important factors. Every borrower will ask you, what is my interest rate and how much money I need at the time of closing. So when you talk about money required at the time of closing, that consists of three factors: down payment, your closing cost, and money is required for escrow. So a lot of people have this myth that closing cost is percentage of your sales price. That's not correct. There are some fees that are percentage of your sales price, but the closing cost is not a percentage of your sales price. So again, I can give you an example of Texas, where you're buying a $200,000 home or $1 million home. Your basic closing cost is going to be around $4,200, basic closing cost. And the other cost is the title policy, which sometimes the seller pays, sometimes the lender pays. That's sometimes the seller pays, sometimes the buyer pays. So that is a variable factor, the title policy. Again, on a $500,000, it would be around, the title policy itself would be around $3,200 to $3,500. So your closing cost plus your title policy, if you had to pay, would be ballpark around $7,500. Then third factor, which a lot of people miss, are the prepaids, which is the monies you require to pay in advance for your taxes and insurance, plus the prepaid interest for that month. So give or take, on a $500,000 home, with title policy, with closing cost, with prepaids, you would need your down payment. Let's say again, 5% down would be $25,000, plus your closing cost, including title policy, would be around $7,500. Plus for your escrows, you would need another $5,000. So it would be down payment plus another 12,500 if you are buying a $500,000 home in Texas. Closing cost differs, especially the state fees. The lender's fees are the same. Any state, all 50 states, the lender's fees are the same. But the variable factor is the state fees. Some state have title policy, some state have stamp fees, some state have some taxes that you have to pay at the closing. So that can be a big number. So always, again, when you are getting pre-approved, make sure you talk to your loan officer. Hey, what is my ballpark interest rate? What are my payments? And how much money I need at the closing, including all my closing costs, all my escrows. So you can be prepared ahead of time. Again, that's where pre-approval plays a very important role.